And we're live.
Yes.
It was an electric one today, fellas.
Huge, baby.
Didn't look like it was going to be a barn burner in the morning, but it started to build throughout the day. Fellas, before we get into that, I got to ask you guys an important question. What are you drinking? Beef, what are you drinking, my friend?
Baby, I'm on this Oktoberfest train, and it's not stopping until I finish this final 12-pack that I got in there. These are ice cold, delicious. These Marzen beers, they don't age, man. They're brown, don't crack. Just like myself, you know.
They're unlike me, then. They don't age poorly.
The anti-chorizo. They're the anti-chorizo.
Wow, man,
delicious, smooth and delicious. And I'm actually drinking out of the branded Beef Cave 108 glasses that Treasy gave me years ago. So.
Yeah, man,
that's awesome.
Those are some nice glasses. I can't believe they've lasted. If they were in My Sock Summer's house, they would have got broken. My Sock Summer, what are you drinking, buddy?
I'm drinking the Laser Brain, and I got 2 of these bad boys in the cooler, so on ice, because it might get a little crazy tonight. One of the last ones, right? So
second to last
one. Tomorrow's the end.
Final four.
What are you drinking? Chorizo?
I got that Goose Island Blackberry Smash, man. You know, because sometimes you just need some hard alcohol in your life, and Goose will hook you up, even if even though they're getting rid of the Sox Ale. Hopefully, the soon to be the 108 Ale. You know, go if you haven't already, go retweet that. We're done retweeting the polls for the day. Go retweet that we need that 108 Ale. All right.
I feel like if enough people retweet it, and then we already have Wings and Rings, you know, our other turn sponsor, on the hook to buy every ounce of it that gets made. Like, I'm not even opposed to, if it's already there, let's just rebrand it. We'll just stick stickers over the Sox logo, and it's totally fine. Like, it seems like it'd be totally okay.
Here we go. This guy in the comment says, how much more do I need to harass Goose Island Twitter account before they consider making the 108 Ale? Keep doing it until they do it, until you're banned
Andy,
from Twitter.
There's only one way to find out. There's only one way to find that out.
There is definitely no fucking wrong answer there, Andy. Please, just keep sending tweets. I just kept retweeting the same thing over and over and over. I was just like, please, say, who says no? Who says no? Come on. Let's do it.
That's right.
All right,
we'll talk more about that on Thursday, because I kind of promised that I wouldn't yell at people today while the official announcement was made with a lame kind of video, but that's okay. I won't cap on anybody right now. So yeah, I will talk about that more on Thursday.
Beef, man, give us the first matchup that was not so close.
Not so close matchup, and that was Alyssa Bergamini against Jordan Lazowski. And you know, Jordan put out good content all tournament long. He did some funny videos and things. He just couldn't make it today. What a valiant effort for him. That's the farthest he's gotten in the tournament, Final Four. But he's going to lose today, 56% to 44%. Look, it's tough to beat. The in-stadium announcer at Sox Park, and then doing live bull stuff. I mean, you got a real media mogul, and you're going against him. Jordan did a great job, man. He did. I mean, that's a valiant effort.
He's added to the tombstone. He's added to the tombstone.
Yeah, so you're gonna put him on there for Thursday. Make sure he's on there. Well,
yeah, I'll get that all lined up with everybody that she beat on that tombstone. It's an impressive list. I wish I was on that list too. Like Layla Rahimi just had to be a stinker and win that one round against me. You know.
Yeah, she did.
Told me who's boss.
Showed you who could throw a fake pizza on the ground and make a video out of it.
Believe it, you know. Everyone believe that shit.
She's better at ruses than me.
Allegedly.
So before we get to the next one, My Sock Summer, you got to pay some bills for us, all right, buddy?
Yes, sir. I'm declaring March month of the Mazda. And what is the best Mazda for the spring? The Mazda MX-5 Miata. What's a Mazda Miata? Well, if you don't know, besides its feet, it's Mailman Jack's preferred mode of transportation. Every MX-5 Miata is engineered with Mazda's human-centric development philosophy to help instill the joy of driving. Mazda's run countless studies on human characteristics and behaviors to design a vehicle that works harmoniously with you. As a result, the MX-5 feels like an extension of your body, with more precise steering, better control, and less fatigue. Every Mazda is engineered with the driver in mind, and nowhere is that clearer than in the MX-5 Miata. When working to achieve its near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, Mazda made a point to take their measurements with the driver behind the wheel. The MX-5 Miata's storied handling doesn't start with a spec sheet. It starts with you. To learn more about the Miata, check out their website at www.mazdaofOrlandPark.com. You can also check out their awesome line of cars and sports utility vehicles they have available. Follow a little spit. Follow all the way to Mazda of Orland Park to take advantage of their $500 off for Sox fans. We still pick up fans too. Give them a follow over at Zoom Zoom Nation for deals and steals. Mazda of Orland Park, home of the Zoom Zoom Nation. 8910 West 159th Street, Orland Park, 708-444-3200. Zoom Zoom.
So my Sox Summer, were you still thinking about all that vomit down in Nashville and you kind of choked you up a little bit?
You know what happens is like I don't swallow obviously while like I'm reading, so like then spit that starts building up in my mouth, and then like I have like a big glop back there, and I was like,
I thought you were feeling a little verklempt. You were getting a little choked up about it.
It would be awesome if we. It would be awesome if we. If we took the picture away and my Sock Summer was just foaming at the mouth, just like drool, like all frothy like a dog, you know.
You know,
do that for Thursday night on the second ad read.
Yeah, I had some dental work done today, so like I got real sensitive teeth because every time I drink water, well, actually the beer, it's getting so cold, it's like killing the right side of my mouth.
Oh no!
So they always tell you after you get dental work to drink beer. I
got it done at 11 o'clock this morning, Treasy. I'm not a pussy. Christ, I get back on that fucking work.
How dare you?
I mean, I'm the same guy that when I got my wisdom teeth removed, they were like, yeah, you might not want to eat, blah blah blah, like the after or don't smoke. So the first time they removed 2, and then I just I was like, I followed the rules, and I didn't smoke and I did all this shit. And once I got done, I fucking I got the other 2 done, and I was that afternoon I was eating egg salad sandwiches and smoking cigarettes. I mean, and the guy, I went back in, and the guy goes, "I never seen shit heal this fast in my life." And I was like, exactly.
Did you say eating back on that egg salad sandwiches and smoking cigarettes?
Yes.
Why?
Your breath had to be fucking horrible. Like
big hole in your mouth with blood that was coming out of it, and then all that stuff added to it.
Did not matter. I had to beat him off with a stick. The chicks in the West Coast love the Midwest fellas.
You see, there he is. There he's back.
Yep.
He's back.
I'm back.
There's that full of shit guy.
Motherfucker almost choked on his own spit and died during this podcast, but now he's back. He's good.
But yeah, women can't keep their fucking hands off him somehow.
Well, then now
okay.
They can totally keep him off now.
Got you.
Yeah.
Beef, tell me about that second matchup today.
Boys, cue the motherfucking Blues Brothers. This was a matchup for the ages in the 108 tourney, especially in the Final Four. And it came down to the end. Well, Alley White Sox led most of the day. And the lead was never huge, but it was kind of, she had it. And then our man Brian Knights decided he's going to do a Twitter Spaces final hour. He's going to push it. And he had a bunch of us. And I jumped in there. I wanted to hear what was going on in this thing. And it was a lot of fun. There were people potentially giving away stuff. I don't know how much of it actually will get given away. I'd heard that there's a ball signed by Ron Kittle's cousin, Kevin Kittle. So I'm really interested to see who gets that. I couldn't tell what was made up and what was not made up in this whole thing. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I have no idea. But anyway, Brian at the end pushes hard, chugs through, ends up winning the poll 50.5% to 49.5%. I mean, Alley White Sox is a juggernaut. She's been in the finals before in the 108 tourney.
Incredible run.
Constantly in the Elite 8, just one of the big personalities of White Sox Twitter. So to get by her in this Final Four matchup, absolutely impressive. Just a great job by Brian. And love the content, Brian. I love your angles. I mean, I loved even early in the tournament when you were likely to win and you were in the Dominican Republic and you were just doing wild shit in the morning. And like, I'm watching you at 11 a.m. at work and I'm like, my man is shit-faced already. And he's like, get the vote out, motherfuckers. Like he's really pushing it. I loved it, man.
This one had some reach too. I feel like I saw a lot of accounts retweeting that like were Sox fan accounts I was not familiar with. And like, it's like, all right, that's awesome. Let's get more and more people, involved. It was, and you saw it in the numbers. I mean, like,
I was
like
say
46.
The back end numbers too. I mean, it's a top 5 in this tournament right now. We'll see what it ends up landing at. Like, it might be 1 or 2 by the
time. It was incredible interactions. And I was watching it all day. you know, just kind of because I was totally working really hard all day.
Of course.
But I was also keeping an eye on this, and like, you know, it was every, you know, they do the batches on Twitter.
Yeah.
And so you'd see the batches come up for each matchup, and it was like, you know, 20, 30 votes on one, and then like 100 on the other, like every time. And it was like, wow, there's a lot of fucking people voting on this. It was awesome, and it was good to see.
Yeah, and that's just putting the work in on both their ends.
Yeah, they're both putting out tons of content.
She pushed a lot of content out, and she just and she does like regularly on her Twitter account, fucking have tons of shit. And then Brian, same deal. Like that motherfucker, you know, cue the Blues Brothers, right? That's everything. He's got a lot of shit going. He's got his Barstool backs. You know,
he's got the dog. He's got the good dog there. You know, like there's a lot of
got the hot tub. I mean, he's got a rival hot tub to the Beef Loaf's hot tub. I mean, he was out there in it today, and I got to get a bucket for my head, man. I ain't got a bucket. See, I got the hot tub, no bucket. He got a bucket.
We have buckets.
I mean, you're
more welcome to wear a bucket.
I should wear a bucket, man. I gotta copy this dude. You know,
we got the Goose buckets.
Tub, he's got some Summer of George elements. He's got some Beef Loaf elements, and then he's got some shit that's just all his own. It's a great mashup. I'm excited to see what kind of run he can make tomorrow.
Yeah,
that tomorrow is a fucking tough matchup. Trust me.
Very tough.
I got my ass whooped in the first round by Alyssa. Yeah, and we did a lot of votes in that first round matchup, but not as many as they just did in the alley with Brian. They did more than we did in that first round. So Brian, you got it in you, baby. Come on, you got to push it tomor's
I want to see how it goes.
Raise a banner, baby. Raise a banner. Tough.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what goes down. What's your prediction, Beef? Who's taking it home tomorrow?
Man, it's a tough one, but I think if Brian's effort is like tomorrow, like it was today, he'll get it done. I think he'll get it done. Because I think if we flip the matchups, the final four matchups, and we went Allie, Alyssa, I think Allie beats Alyssa. So and I no offense, Jordan, I don't think you beat Brian, but you know, like I think if you flip that one, I think she wins. So I think what we saw today might have been like the finals. So I think if Brian pushes hard tomorrow, I think he's got it. I think he'll get there.
Way to sideswipe Jordan, you jerk. Nice like Summer. Who do you got?
Man, I'm gonna have to. It's just so hard because I know they both have some common allies, right? And so far, I haven't seen Alyssa call out anybody to help her. So if she does call out some people to help her, I think she could get the whole score on her back. You know, like everyone could like definitely get on her side on that area, and they have a lot of power in these kind of things. And she's got a whole Bulls thing going too, and I know Brian's somewhat involved in that also. But I don't know. Beauty versus Brian. I don't know. It's hard. Like she's like total package.
Brian's a handsome kid, man.
He's not ugly.
Away from him, though.
Not ugly.
My man's all right. Yeah.
No, 100%. I just think it's hard to beat girls in this tournament, and Brian now has figured out how to do it, so maybe he can do it again. I don't know. I'm kind of partial. I would like to see a female win it because I think it would be fun. I think it'd be great to have that happen. But it doesn't. I mean, you always want just the best person, so they're the best account. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I generally root for content, just good content.
I think that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to how much Alyssa gets into it.
Yeah.
Because if it's the participation we saw today of just, you know, a couple tweets here and there, I don't know that that's going to get it done. And a guy who might sit in a Spaces for 2.5 hours to try and bring it home.
Exactly right.
So I don't know. I'm on the fence here. I'm going to go Alyssa though. I think that she will.
Okay.
I think she'll call in. I think she'll call in some help and get it done. Well, there's a lot of people getting behind Brian.
I was gonna say the crowd in the chat right now. This is a pro Brian crowd. I mean, like I saw a lot of cue the motherfucking Blues Brothers symbols in there, man. I really like it. His people, they travel well. I enjoy this shit. You know.
I mean, he's always saying that, but so also knows Alyssa ain't watching this shit. So like,
that's true. That's true.
I can't wait till she responds right now and is like, "Fuck you, loser." That would just be the best.
She said she don't like curses. She's doesn't, you know, not into the curses. That won't do it. Allegedly. my sex number. I don't know.
Screw you, jerk off. Or is jerk off a curse word? That might be. I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't think you'd want your children saying it, right?
It depends on the context, to be honest. If the context is appropriate, then yes, they could say it. But like today, we were watching the show, and the little one looks at me, and she goes, "You said a bad word." Oh yeah, and he goes, "You said damn," and I was like, "Oh, damn, that's a bad word." I like it, and I want to be like, your father's used like I said fuck around you like 100 times, so and I apologize, but damn is still a bad word in our house.
Well, and the way it was used, Treasy, was that Sarah J can really fuck.
No, it was not. That's gross. I wouldn't talk about my daughters about that stuff.
Well, you weren't talking to her.
I said
you're just on the phone with your lawyer.
Oh, my lawyer. That'll be later, I'm sure. Conversation.
All right, fellas.
What a ride, boys! What a ride!
It's been a lot of fun. We got one more day. One more day. It should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Maybe.
I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna say goodbye. Thanks, everyone.